made for kids because they have some sort of by just sheer being upset and stuff. So I don't really care much. Oh, they got a no hitter watch. What do you mean no hitter watches, man? They're always saying no hitter watches now. Like, you know what? I don't care. So I'm gonna try to keep the swearing down just a little bit so that you guys can watch the videos. Videos. See here. We are live. Okay. We're gonna play as get enough in where if something does happen, we don't have to sit out. I got my new glasses today, so I got new actual eyeglasses. I'm not gonna wear them for the game because it doesn't really bother me much to watch, and that they're really only for driving. But turn this off real quick. Okay, we got some new 5G stuff on. Take these off. Just get rid of these things. Gotta get this. I gotta get dressed. I gotta be at 3:30. I'll say, oh, she's here just. I check my stuff, make sure I still have an extra one. If not, I may need to get a couple of more envelopes done. Okay. I am thinking about changing internets because of the. Okay, let's see. Let's just don't touch it. Don't mess with it. Get away from it. Let's just play. Make sure I turn off the internet. I gotta go to the bathroom first, guys. I'll be right back. Let me put my glasses on real quick. I'll be right back. Hello? Okay, now it's back down again. This is really pissing me off. It fucks up. I'm pissed as fuck. because we're going to get played. I'm going to throw my game on. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just checking to make sure something, because the tower is not running as well as it should, I don't think. I was getting 30 at one point. Now I'm getting like 7, which is probably average. Everybody around here's got circle fiber and all that. Interference probably screws up with my stuff. I'm going to get tips. I'm going to get some gas tomorrow. Until I get... I'm gonna go in the morning and get gas real quick down at Harbor, down at Tin Box before I come to the house and get dressed and get ready for the deal and get my glasses on, get my hair combed. You know what I mean? I'm scared of that shit. We're back to 3 again, so that's cool. Just don't touch it now again for the next 24 hours, 48 hours. So I was dipping last night, or the night before last, and I kept wondering why I'm getting shit all over my fucking deal. I didn't know it until yesterday. I looked at it and I'm like, oh shit. Yesterday morning. Okay, so we got Karl Anthony Towns, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards to play against here. Three of them down. Well, we'll see how this works. I'm just nervous about the game because I'm usually pretty good against Anthony, against Karl.
Got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Pelicans, the backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's T in at the power forward position. Well, we got an old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. 2 teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A. And in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight,
didn't look like it was late, but okay.
Inside.
Pass to Towns. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
To the middle. Here's Williamson. Misses from close range.
Go.
McCollum against Conley. It's Edwards on the wing.
I got try.
Conley. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Pass to Davidson. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to...
Let's see what Rudy Gobert's vertical is real quick. Hold on. Okay, my vertical is... It's a 78, right? So that's over average for my team. Now let's see what Rudy Gobert looks like. So I got a better thing, but he's getting up there to his average because he's a center.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Gobert. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I'll tell you, little you can do to stop Gobert in there. He's just too long and too hungry.
To the paint. Here's Davidson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davidson.
Take the ball, boy.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Conley. Back to Daniels. Now Edwards. 5 on the clock. Over Jones. Edwards can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Williamson misses.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. McCollum defends. Inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Davidson's shot is good.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Conley against McCollum. From outside, off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Davidson passes to Ingram. And there's the lob. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and Williamson is an explosive athlete. Remarkable at finishing off alley-oops.
Conley looking for an opening. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. McDaniels against Ingram. McDaniels can't hit.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Towns gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Williamson passes to Davidson. To the inside. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Davidson's got 12 points.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Now here's McDaniels. Some solid defense from Ingram.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion.
Right over Towns. Oh.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota.
Wow.
6-point game. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
McCollum on the wing. Down low. Here's Davidson. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McCollum against Conley. Towns outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Grant, as a team, how long do you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say you have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
Here's Davidson. The shot that time not on target. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Conley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And he caught that pass.
How I feel about the one you brought.
On his way to the big slam.
Messed me up on.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The shot by Conley, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. to the middle. Here's Davidson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now here's Edwards. Yet to see a basket. Over Jones. Pass to McDaniels. Towns outside. And here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. Here's Davidson, covered by Towns. And he throws it down with one hand.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Minnesota calls time here. Tough loss coming against San Antonio.
Oh, take me out, coach. Okay.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Jones is the 2 with Ingram at small forward. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's T in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And here are the Pelicans now. Following the score by Minnesota. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And that's good. To be a foul on Minnesota. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And he's off from 17.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Alvarado, the pass to Ingram, over McDaniels, and that one's good. Ingram's got his second basket.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Jones against Edwards. Jones grabs the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
And he was aggressive in how he played on the defensive side of the floor, notching 3 steals on the game.
The Pelicans shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Ingram, the pass to Davidson. Back to Ingram. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And the first one at the line is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
And here's Edwards. No points yet. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. Launches it. Here's Reid. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
Outside Ingram. Over to the wing. Alvarado, the pass to Davidson. Inside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Williamson. Here's Davidson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Davidson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Conley goes in. Banked it in.
What was with the spill, Mike?
Well, everyone's
spin was crazy.
high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Outside Jones. Ingram against McDaniels. And it's Davidson missing.
Davidson, second personal foul.
And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Here's Edwards. Had a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Williamson passes to Alvarado. Floats one. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Here's Reed. Reed. Tipped back in for 2. Reed's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Williamson passes to Ingram. To the paint. Pass to Williamson. And there's a 3-second violation.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit!
A player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
His offensive effort has really gone unmatched as of late. When it comes to that end of the floor, he's been accurate and explosive. Hard for any defense to keep up with that. Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's Ingram. That one rolls around and rims out. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-6 run. Gobert passes to Reed. And he banks in the layup. And it's now only a 5-point New Orleans lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Williamson. Inside. Over Gobert. And the basket by Williamson. Williamson's got 6.
Well, Zion rarely takes shots outside of the paint. It's good to see him expanding his range.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. Doris teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. The highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tool big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher score.
So it's Minnesota now. 9-point game. Outside McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You take a look at McCollum. He's just outside the top 10 in Western Conference All-Star voting.
So he's got some ground to make up to be named a starter. But still, the fans are giving him his props.
And it's hard to contain the excitement as we look ahead to what promises to be an outstanding All-Star weekend.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Alvarado, left side. No good on the 3. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's Here's Gobert, guarded closely. The Frenchman, Gobert.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
To the inside. Here's Davidson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram on the wing. Here's Davidson. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Davidson's got 34 points.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Conley with the ball. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Alvarado. To the middle. Here's Davidson. Up and in on the layup. And it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Foul for Minnesota.
Put your hands together.
C.J. McCollum. He's checked in for Alvarado. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Reed. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Milton subbed in for Conley. Now here's Towns. Coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the three.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Offensive rebound. Out to McCollum. Over to the left wing. Here's Davidson. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. McDaniels inside. Covered by Ingram. McDaniels against Ingram. McDaniels inside. Some solid defense from Ingram.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm. Get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And he's not the tallest player on the court, but McCollum uses his quick burst to finish above the rim.
Here's Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. Milton surveys the floor. Over McCollum. Milton no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. 17 points was their biggest margin. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones in the post. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
McCollum against McDaniels. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. Kicks it out to Anderson. From downtown, drains the triple.
Oh, shit.
Anderson's got 6.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Jones. McCollum with it. Covered by Milton. Goes up from the top of the key.
Got a shooting
shot is
bad balls.
off. Minnesota has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Anderson. And there's the rejection.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of.
You got to take the guy out, dude. You got to take other guys out. They're not passing them wide
So it's
open.
New Orleans up by it.
your Pelicans. 58. The Timberwolves. 50.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Timberwolves trail. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Down low. Here's Davidson. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Davidson's got 38 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Conley passes to Edwards. And it's good for 2. He's got 6.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Pass to Davidson. Back to McCollum.
Passing well, we're running.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. Davidson's got 40 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Here's McDaniels. Towns down low. 6 points for him. And the shot goes down.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Inside from 7. And another basket for New Orleans.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Pass to Conley. Gobert inside. He's against Williamson. Gobert, no good.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half. Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Conley. 10 points for him. Outside McDaniels. Poke loose. Gobert up top. Towns finds McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Over Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A. just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Here's Edwards following the score by New Orleans. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Outside McDaniels. Over Ingram. No good. A bit long that time.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Edwards against Jones. Unloads from 13. Edwards can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 14. Fast break. Here we go. Williamson passes to Davidson. McDaniels against Williamson. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And for Minnesota, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. McDaniels finds Towns. They need this. And he lays it in. Towns has got 10.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Back to McCollum. Up and over Conley. Shot's good by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
From deep, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Davidson's shot is good. Here's Conley. 13 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert up top. McDaniels up top, covered by Ingram. Edwards against Jones. Edwards can't hit. And New Orleans shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient. And stolen by Edwards. Towns outside. Double team on Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
You can see that defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Milton comes in for McDaniels. Here's Davidson. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Edwards for 3. Towns passes to Edwards to the paint. McCollum pulls it in. Ingram on the wing. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Conley against McCollum.
Gone.
Here's Towns. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Pass to Ingram. Good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Here's New Orleans now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. The backcourt, McCollum and Jones, and it's T in at center. That's the Pelicans 5. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert up top. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Davidson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Davidson's got 56 in the game. Timberwolves shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
McCollum pass to Davidson over Gobert. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Pass to Towns. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
To the middle. And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside, takes a three. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that one drops.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
Milton passes to Gobert. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Edwards. Yep, that one goes. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Pass to Williamson, to the inside. Another bucket! Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
McCollum against Milton. Up and over McCollum. Here's Gobert. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I like how Rudy Gobert is attacking the glass right now. Huge hands to get every rebound in sight.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Now here's McCollum. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. Takes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim. The Pelicans have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. McCollum, pass to Williamson. Down low. Here's Davidson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Pelicans lead by 20. And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. With some arc. McCollum pulls it in. For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards against Jones. Shot is good by Edwards.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Davidson. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Towns. That one falls.
Fuck you, Towns.
8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level scorer, and he's got it all working.
Davidson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to McDaniels. Looking to get it going. Over Ingram. Clock at 6. From deep, Conley. The Pelicans pull it in. Davidson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Williamson with it. Here's Davidson. McCollum looking it over to the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Towns. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
Now here's Conley. Towns, left side. The baseline J. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. So it's the Pelicans now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Outside Ingram. To the paint. Here's Davidson. And again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 22 points.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Here's Davidson. Again! What an avalanche!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. From 12 feet. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McCollum, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by New Orleans. Here's McCollum. Jones, the pass to Davidson. Oh, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Edwards finds Conley. And a lot of NBA players and former players are getting into film production. How rewarding has that been, Greg?
You know, BA, storytelling is so gratifying and also so very important. Players do have a voice like never before, and these ventures are just another way of expressing that voice.
And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Kept alive by Minnesota. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Outside Jones to the middle. Davidson. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels against Ingram. Towns for 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. McCollum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Davidson passes to McCollum. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Pass to McDaniels. Towns outside. With a 9-footer. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got 7 rebounds in the game. McCollum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
Doris, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with 2-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, BA. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system.
Pass you out open, guys.
Of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Now here's Conley. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Yeah.
Conley against McCollum.
Get the
Outside
fuck off
Jones.
me, dumbass.
To the inside. Here's Davidson. Good work defensively by Towns.
Get off me, fucker.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability
That's it, you're done. You're not getting any more
challenge
buckets.
and change shots without fouling.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Davidson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. And so far, they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Good.
Pass to Marshall. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. And this
Get
season,
out of the way,
new
John.
post tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for T.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Davidson. Down low. Off target at the rim. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing. Now here's Milton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside, Anderson. Three-pointer. He buries it from three.
There you go. Fucking impact,
And so
right?
it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Evolution Gold player that can become an Emerald. You also received an Emerald Derek Fisher in your Welcome to My Team pack. Use him to complete agenda groups and earn Shattered prizes for Sapphire Robert Ory.
Shattered prizes are broken rewards that have had their pieces spread out across my team. To earn this coveted Robert Ory card,
That's good for the starting five of your West.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Zion Williamson is out there with T, and it's McCollum in at the point guard position. And for Washington, Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Poole in at the point. And every season you have teams that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Yeah, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
Gafford kicks to Avdia. Misses the step-back jump shot. Pass to McCollum to the inside. Davidson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
McCollum against Poole. Shamet the pass to Gafford. And here is Poole. Pocket 6. 13 feet away. And Jones pulls it down. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. There's the pass to Davidson. It's Ingram on the wing. To the middle. There's the steal. Poole against McCollum. The Wizards with another miss.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
On the basket by Jones.
I like when Herb Jones plays with an edge, accepting the contact and finishing through it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. With the drive. Another shot. The kick out to Poole. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. Here's Davidson. Rebounded by Gafford.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Shamet on the wing. Defended by Jones. Bounce pass from Shamet. Kuzma, right side. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Gafford.
Somebody's got to guard the guy. Get in his face.
A shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind
Got to
of
get in his face and guard to do.
Wizards trail by 3. Poole the pass to Gafford. Down low. Here's Avdia. To GA, the Wizards with their trades over the summer. They have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah, and moved on from Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards.
Inside, Davidson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 6 points for T.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Poole against McCollum. Now, here's Shamet. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Jones. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Poole kicks to Shamet. Back to Poole. Driving to the basket. Shot's good by Gafford.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. It did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Poole with it. 17 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. McCollum outside. To the paint. Here's Davidson. Avdia with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pelicans leading by 5. And McCollum with the slam.
What a smart look from Zion, setting up his teammates, not trying to do it all himself.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
New Orleans on D. They lead by 7. Here's Avdia. Here's Gafford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup.
There's B.I. using his length inside. Impressive finish.
Here's Poole. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Takes the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones dishes to Williamson. Davidson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's now 10 points for T.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Get out of the way, dude. Don't be falling back. Stay with your man.
Shot from free throw range. Pelicans pull it in. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Here's Davidson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davidson's got 12 points in the game. Wizards trail by 9. Poole on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Shot left block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's stolen by Jones. And they're on the break. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Let him go get it. The bounce is on display from Zion.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Poole with it. Now defended by Williamson. And Poole gets it to go.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
We're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
To the middle, here's Davidson, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Shoots from 12. The rebound by Davidson. New Orleans leading by 13. Passes it to Alvarado. Down low. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 18 points in the game.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Gisbert kicks to Poole. Inside, out to Gallinari. Shoots the 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Davidson. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The pass to Muscala. Inside, Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop.
Oh, okay. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint, they need this. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Poole, the pass to Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal.
Here's the thing. Gallinari's a tricky cover. One year he went to the line more than 8 times a game.
So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas comes in for Williamson. And Trey Murphy subbed in for Ingram. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And another miss by Washington.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Davidson with the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Davidson's got 26 points.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Muscala up top. Kicks it to Kispert. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Alvarado missing. The Wizards shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. A shot's good from Kispert.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Puts up a deep 3. And so it's New Orleans riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Avdia. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Kispert in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Minnesota was a man determined. He had an impressive number of points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's Gafford. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Pelicans leading by 21. Alvarado passes to Davidson. Here's Valanciunas. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Valanciunas has got his first.
Get out of the way, dude.
Here's Shamet. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Kuzma. Pelicans with the rebound. Davidson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Now, here's Kispert. He's defended by Alvarado. The wide open look here for Kuzma.
That's bullshit. You took my guy away again.
Kuzma's got his first points in this one.
The smooth, no hesitation shot from Kuzma, keeping him one step ahead of the defense.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded by McCollum, and that one's good. Shamet's got 6.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Alvarado. Out to the right wing. And that one, good. 40 points for T.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
New Orleans.
Now, Shamet. He has 6. To the wing on the left. Kispert wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 7.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Davidson. Tipped away. Stolen by Avdia. Now, here's Kispert. Not a lot of room. Pass to Avdia. Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Davidson. Rebound by the Wizards. Avdia's got 4 rebounds.
Because they're not passing me when I'm when I'm open. I'm wide open.
On the court.
New Orleans has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Kispert.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on points.
McCollum with the bounce pass. And there's the pass to Davidson. Lays it up and off the glass. Davidson's got 42 in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Poole against McCollum. Poole the pass to Gallinari. Poole with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Muscala. Here's Shamet. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Pelicans substitution, Jose Alvarado.
To the middle. Here's Davidson. Rebound.
I got pushed, ref. Call a foul, dude.
And here is Shamet.
A pretty gifted defender.
And so it's New Orleans. Incomplete.
48. The Pelicans, 76.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from T.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for New Orleans right now, in the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. T is out there with Ingram, and it's Williamson in at the 5.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Davidson, that's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists in the game.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded. With that type of range and confidence, Landry Shamet's shooting is very important.
Passes it to Davidson. Back to Ingram. Over in the corner, Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Stolen by Avdia. An even 3-on-3 break. Shamet finds Poole. Nailed from three-point land. Poole's got 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
So it's Washington now. The Wizards shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Now, here's Shamet, defended by Jones. And here's Poole for 3. Here's Gafford. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. 12 points for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one's good. Williamson.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Shamet with it. Working on Jones. Shamet finds Gafford. Here's Avdia. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Davidson. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 6th assist on the night.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
And finished off by Avdia.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Jones, the pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's McCollum on the wing.
Get out of the way,
Just 5
Nick.
on the clock. Shoots over Poole. Again, the Pelicans score.
This is CJ's role. He's out here to score as much as possible.
To the inside, Avdia. Nice D from Davidson. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Kuzma against Ingram. Kicks it to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Davidson.
So you're passing me when I'm... God, guys, pass to me when I'm open, not when I'm closed, shut down.
Poole, the pass to Avdia. Shoots. Poole, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint, here's Davidson. Rebound, Washington. Avdia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pulls it from the elbow. And the jumper is on the
mark. It's it.
Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I'm going to call excessively because they won't pass me. They just sit there and hold it.
It's hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Offensive rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
It's Ingram on the wing. 16 feet away. Yep, that one goes in there. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Takes it inside. Gafford misses. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Inside, Davidson. And good. He hits it again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. They can use
a big
shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Poole with the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Pass to Davidson. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Shamet on the wing. Defended by Jones. And Jones sends it back.
Jones is an energy guy. He can give them a spark at either end.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
A nice shot by Davidson.
He is single-handedly carrying this team right now thanks to his terrific scoring performance so far in this game.
The pass to Avdia. Back to Poole. The shot, no good. Good D by McCollum. Williamson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
7 points now.
Poole against McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. He missed.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Davidson. Now, here's Marshall to the paint. Davidson passes to Marshall. To the middle. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
We've got Avdia. Andrew Shamet is out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Yeah.
Here's Poole. Gafford trying to break free.
Daniel!
Gets it to go.
How many points does Daniel have? 14, that's not bad.
Poole's got 13 points in the second half.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And it's Davidson missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Kuzma passes to Gafford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Williamson, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1. But you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that
Good
this
job.
is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Fucking dude, come on.
5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Shamet kicks to Baldwin. And there's the try. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Here's Lewis. The shot from the low post is good.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Down low. Here's Davidson. Avdia with the rebound.
That's it. That's it.
Avdia's got rebound number 8 here tonight.
No.
Zeller grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender
Get the fuck
was
off
right
me.
there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Davis kicks to Avdia. No good on the triple.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
He gets it in there. Lewis has got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
High post, Davis over Hawkins. And it's Davis missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Passes to Davidson. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Bounce pass from Shamet. Gill misses. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Back to Lewis. Shoots over Shamet. Rebounded by the Wizards. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Avdia kicks to Davis. Pass to Gill. Smitty, here we are between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet. You can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once. It's really great for fans. And, hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
Molinari, he's checked in for the Wizards. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now the pass to Davis. No good with the layup.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
A nice shot by Davidson. 66 points for T.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wizards shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Shamet the pass to Gill. He kicks it to Avdia. Gallinari outside. Davis down low. He's defended by Alvarado. Trying to end the drought, and Davis gets it to go.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
To the left side wing. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Lewis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far?
On the court.
1:25 left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for team.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Down low. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Poole, the pass to Gallinari. And that one, good.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
He's defended by Alvarado. And Poole gets it to go.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Davidson. Another one goes. Incredible.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.
Oh, 3 points. Oh, fuck. Okay. One more D finishing badge. don't have it. So.